Welcome back, everybody. I am flying solo here today as I head into Costco for our December Costco haul. This was going to be some holiday related stuff. You're going to get some inside scoops on what we're buying the kids for Christmas. I have a hunch they're not going to watch this video, as their kids, and why would they care about their dad's video making? So I am going to head into Costco, get all of our December haul stuff. It's going to be a lot of groceries, but again, some of these Christmas items. But yeah, man, it's warmed up. The weather feels good. I'm in this lightweight jacket. But either way, here we go into Costco. All right, just getting into the store. First thing, I already see something that's on my list, and that is all of the Christmas items. Specifically, I'm interested in these wreaths. They go for $19.95. There's no price set, ask the guy, but for $19, I think these wreaths are looking pretty good. They're fresh, they're real. Yeah, I think that's going into the cart for sure. All right, they also have the poinsettias, these little Christmas tree planters, but I think $39.99 for like this little Christmas tree, although it does have the little lights. It's a little too steep. I think $19 for the wreath is a much better deal than $40 for a little tree. Speaking of trees, we are going to go out and chop down a real tree this year. Where we live, you're able to go out and harvest Christmas trees yourself. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see us kind of chop down a Christmas tree and get the house all ready. But certainly that wreath is going to add a lot of kind of festive feel to the house. All right, not necessarily a Christmas present, but we did end up buying a second vehicle. Ooh, looking good, Cal. Looking good. So with that vehicle, we need a scraper brush combination. So I'm going to grab this for $15.99. Next item I'm going to grab are the snowshoes. I'm definitely grabbing a pair for Kelly. Now these are $54.99. That's $20 off what they are originally marked at $74.99. And I see there's the different weights. So you got the 250 pound, the 200, and the 150. I'm thinking for Kelly, I'll go blue because you have to factor in the weight of your backpack and all your gear. So I think for Kelly, we'll get a pair of these blue snowshoes, and I'll probably throw a pair in for the kids and a pair for myself as well. But some nice things about these snowshoes is all of the cleats are made out of metal. So this is a pretty solid pair of snowshoes. And for $54, you're not going to beat that. All right, up next, just right beside the snowshoes, check out these sleds. You know that's going to be fast. So this is super lightweight. Should be a fun sled. I can see all three kids on it, especially on the hills on our property. This will be a big hit. And it's on sale. $17.99 down from $21.99. So we're grabbing the sled. This will be a co-gift to all three kids. So Kelly had Squishmallows on the list, and there's some cool ones here. They've got these little butterflies. It looks like a cow. The Spider-Man one would be right up Forest Alley, but this is $29.99, so they're about $30. The other ones are $13.49, so I think I'm going to get two of these little ones. We'll put the butterfly for Cedar, and we'll give the cow one to Forest. Yeah, just $30 for one versus two for $26. We're gonna go with the two. In between the Christmas present shopping, I do need to grab our regular Costco haul. So I am going to grab some of these Scotch-Brite sponges, $15.59. That 24 pack, that'll last quite a while. All right, kids are still a fan of the wheat bread here by Franz Bakery. $6.99 for the double pack. We'll eat one of these and freeze one of these, but it should last a couple of weeks. Tons of potential toy options here for Forest, but price point is a factor. So for example, you've got this sweet Darth Vader doll, but at $79.97, that's gonna be just not too much money for something like that. Here's Paw Patrol. So he's into the Paw Patrol, but that's $49.97, so about $50 for this toy. But right next to it, this is the world we're gonna live in, I think. This is $19.97. It's the Spider-Man Racers. Comes with all these cars and some kind of big set for him to build and play with. So I think for $19.97 versus the other prices, this is gonna be a lot of fun for Forest. Gonna grab some apples here. Now the question is, do I go with the Gala apples or the Fuji apples? Both of them organic. Fuji apples are $1.99 per pound. The Gala apples are $1.16 a pound. So I think I'll just go with the Gala. I mean, they're both organic, why not? So it's just $3.49 for the bag. Up next for the kids to snack on are bananas. Kind of the same thing with the apples. You've got the regular bananas for 99 cents per pound. You've got the organic for $1.16. But for 17 cents more, I think I'll go with the organics. and they look a little more yellow, so they'll be ripe a little sooner. So this is $3.49. Also gonna grab a bag of the cutie oranges, $8.99 for the bag. That's a pretty good snack, and there's a lot of them. So over here is the games section. You've got Connect 4, a big, huge Connect 4, $77.99. I don't know about that. The axe throwing, $74.99. This could be a lot of fun where you just throw these axes up to this pegboard. I think the kids would like that. I don't think that's the price point where you want to be at $74.99. You've got the Uno games, $19.99. That's better. Puzzles would be a lot of fun. 1,000-piece puzzles, $10.49. I would probably get one of those for the kids if it was an Alaska themed puzzle, but it's, you know, it's Big Sur, it's Lake Tahoe, it's Hollywood, so we're gonna hold off on those. Lord of the Rings, Magic, not so much, but this game here caught my eye. Deluxe Loteria, it's $7.97. And I don't know if this is like a game that's popular in Mexico, but it definitely looks like it has a Spanish influence. But for $7.97, I think we're gonna pick this up for Granite. Could be a lot of fun for him and his friends. All right, I'm gonna grab Kelly a kind of a snuggly fleece blanket. This is the Sherpa fleece, on sale for $14.99. This would be a good kind of movie watching, early morning coffee drinking type snuggly blanket. That'd be pretty good for her. For the inexpensive carnivore based meals, we're gonna grab some chicken thighs, $1.79 a pound, $21.30 for the 6-pack. We'll eat these tonight with a buffalo sauce. Hang around to the end of the video if you want to see how I make up a buffalo sauce. Pretty simple, pretty good. But either way, dinner tonight, bone in, skin on chicken thighs. Up next, we're gonna grab another 4-pack of tofu for Kelly. These are $7.49, and we are gonna do a Christmas video where she's gonna make a tofu glazed kind of a ham loaf, but out of the tofu here. So it should be kind of fun for that video coming out later this month. And to go along with Kelly's tofu based ham, I am going to get a regular ham. Same thing like we did in the Thanksgiving video with the turkey. This one is boneless, fully cooked, basically ready to eat. So I'm gonna take this out to the cabin with us, carve this up, and this will be kind of the main protein for the kids and me during the Christmas dinner. And this is $12.26. Behind me here is the frozen berries. One of the kids' favorite snacks during the day is to get a bowl full of the frozen blueberries and add milk directly on top of that frozen blueberries. It makes the milk kind of a frozen, I guess, ice cream type texture, but it's just milk and blueberries. So we're gonna grab 2 bags of the organic berries, $7.99 each. All right, for a quick, easy dinner, we're gonna grab a pack of hot dogs, $18.99 for the 3-pack. 100% beef, no fillers, Costco brand hot dogs, the way to go. Time to stock up on bacon. Now the Fletcher's bacon, which I generally enjoy, $5.49 per pound. However, last time I bought this Kirkland bacon, thick cut, for $4.66 a pound. Quite delicious. So I'm going to continue with the Kirkland brand for the foreseeable future just because of the price point, and I'll probably grab 3 of these. So at the front of the store you saw they had the regular leaves. Well, I put one in the cart, but unfortunately that thing dropped so many needles just as I was walking around making this video that I decided to put it back. Again, that was $19.99. Well, here in the Christmas section they have these artificial wreaths. They're only $29.97, so $10 more, and this thing should last for years. I'm pretty tempted just to go with the artificial one. In fact, I think I will. Our front door is red, and I think I might go with this one right here. It includes some LED lights that I guess help it glow, so I am going to get one of these wreaths for the front door. So for the Christmas video we have coming up at the cabin, Kelly mentioned picking up chocolate to celebrate an Icelandic tradition. So I found this product right here, Holiday Jingle. It's little pieces of chocolate along with caramel corn and festive looking treats. So if you want to see how we utilize this for an Icelandic tradition, take a look at that video coming soon. And this is $9.29 for the bag. And the big gift for Granite, Cedar, and Forest to share, kind of a community gift, is right here. We are in fact going to pick them up in Xbox, and there's a few reasons we're going to go with Xbox. Number one, and most importantly, I think it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. I think I'm a fan of video games. I like them. I like them problem solving and doing puzzles and working through things via the video game platform. So I'm not anti-video games at all. The second reason is most of their friends in Indonesia and Tembagapura are using Xboxes, and all of their friends are playing multiplayer games. So by getting our kids, Granite and Cedar in particular, an Xbox to share, It'll give them the opportunity to connect with their friends via video games, code playing, and I think those connections are important. So we are going to go, as the big present for everybody is the Xbox. This is $499.99. The reason I'm buying it at Costco versus say Best Buy or something are the 2 controller bundles. Most of the other bundles you just get the 1 controller, so this saves about 70 bucks for the controller. We'll get it in 1 package, so that'll be the big gift. We'll probably pick up a game or 2. There's a variety of prices, anywhere from like 15 bucks up to like 100 for the newest games, and we'll buy things like that probably at Walmart. But either way, for the kids to enjoy, we are going to grab an Xbox. Hello. I like your Christmas sweater. It's very pretty.
Thank you. Christmas.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. All right, that ended up being quite the Costco haul. Once I get home and settle, I'll lay all this out, but I have to hide all the presents from the kids. So maybe I'll have Kelly like take them downstairs or something. But either way, pretty good score. We'll talk about the price once I get home. Okay, for dinner tonight, I mentioned we are going to have some buffalo sauce. I did salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder on these. I will show you the buffalo sauce here in a second. It's really easy, very delicious. Kelly's, instead of chicken, is gonna have a buffalo tofu, kind of like a sliced tofu with the buffalo sauce on it. So we're gonna have that buffalo-y flavor together. And Cedar, what are you working on here?
I am crocheting a scarf, and I have to do 120 rows of this, and right now I am on 20.
Wow, so
I'm on 21.
You've got like 100 and something more to go?
Yes.
Oh, and you have your little counter. That's cool.
Yeah.
And who got you into crocheting?
Nana.
Yeah, Nana was in town. She had a great Thanksgiving with us.
She taught me in 1 day. She said that I'm a really fast learner.
I don't doubt it. Seeing the work you're doing here, that's excellent. So who's the scarf gonna be for?
Probably myself.
Good. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
In Forest, what do we have right over here? Something you're looking forward to doing tonight?
It's a gingerbread house.
A gingerbread house. You looking forward to making this? You too, Cedar?
Yes.
And Dad, it can also show you on the back how to make it.
All right, let's see. So what do we got over here? This is the gingerbread
it has like
house.
A starter plate.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, either way, we will have some fun crocheting, cooking dinner, and possibly a gingerbread house later this evening. But first things first, I got to get the chicken into the oven.
Forrest and I are now going to make the buffalo sauce. And what's kind of cool is the hot sauce and butter are 1-to-2 ratio. There's a cup of this and half a cup of this, which is actually just a whole stick. And then these are 1-to-2 ratio. This is 1 tablespoon, and these are 2 tablespoons, the vinegar. So we're going to start off with the hot sauce. Going to unscrew the lid. And so we need 1 cup of this. There we go, 1 cup. And there. We'll set it down and I'll wipe it off later. Oh no.
What?
The lid got in the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we're going to do the brown sugar.
Ooh.
And I think Boris wants to do the brown sugar.
Yes.
Oh wait, before we do that, butter.
Buttery.
So first I'm going to pop this in and then you scoop that. So now we're going to add half a stick of butter.
Half.
There you go, half a stick of butter. And then 1 of those for us. So here, how about I scoop and then you plop it in. Where you got it?
Yeah.
Wait, let's top it off.
Tap, tap, tap.
Just for a second. Okay, first that should be good. Okay, first don't pop it in.
Is it going to be extra spicy?
I know, right?
Granite.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of the vinegar.
Vinegar.
Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. And now we're gonna heat this up and whisk it, and it will be good to go on the chicken.
All right, so while the chicken's in the oven, I have marinated tofu in Frank's hot sauce. And so I'm gonna try and get that ready to go. It's gonna bake in the air fryer for 20 minutes on 375 degrees, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast on it. So I cut my pieces a little different sizes, because I want to try to see which ones would toast better in the air fryer at different thicknesses and lengths. So I'm going to lay them out. I have a feeling this is going to be very spicy. It smells spicy, at least. So just, oops, big strips. And I have thinner strips. And then I broke a bunch too. So we have little tiny nuggets. So I'm gonna try and see, I'm just trying to experiment a little bit and see what the best way is to cook the tofu in the air fryer. But I have done a lot of marinades in the past and I've fried it up in the fry pan, and those were good. I've also done a bunch in the air fryer with different sauces, and I thought I would try this one. I put it in the bag and then I put it in the fridge for about an hour or two. What I should have done is probably cooked the tofu first in a breading and then added the Frank's hot sauce. But I think this marinade will be pretty good. It'll be spicy. It might not be as crunchy as having like a panko crisp breadcrumbs on it, but I think it'll be pretty good. Okay, so with all my marinades, this one's just Frank's hot sauce, but with the marinades, I always just put them in a baggie, stick it in the fridge, let it soak for a while. I am going to cook this one, and then I will flip it, and when I flip it, I'm going to sprinkle the nutritional yeast on it to give it a little coating on there, and maybe a little bit of garlic powder would be good for flavoring.
It smells great, looks good. Also, real quick, Kelly, I wanted to mention the Costco receipt. Now, the kids are running around, and I don't trust that they're out of earshot. Nope. So, I'll put and I did get you a couple surprises. So,
okay.
This price reflects Costco haul, the big gift that we're getting the kids, so that was like over half, just that one item, but that's for all three kids. So the total price, you want to give a guess?
Because it was a different kind of shopping spree.
Yeah.
Usually my go-to is $500, but I'm probably gonna guess.
That was the one gift alone.
So it's probably more like $8.
Okay, a little low.
Oh,
so the total price, $964.65. But that's because there's some surprises on there that you don't know about.
Okay.
So I think if I hadn't got those surprises, we would have been in the 7 range. So it is what it is.
A little painful.
Yeah, but either way, this is going to be kind of a knockout dinner. I'll show you what it looks like at the end. But either way, always a good time at Costco. And when you're eating buffalo, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's going to be delicious.
All right, we'll pop this
Smells
in the air
good.
fryer.
So yeah, I'm going to air fry them. This will take about 20 minutes.
Okay, that's
I'm going to flip them at 10 and then
timed up perfectly.
Should be good.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Cedar, what do you got going on your plate over here?
So right now I have a chicken, rice, and broccoli, and now I'm adding the hot sauce.
Granite made that.
Oh.
Yeah,
And Forrest.
And Forrest, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you guys did a good job. It looks super thick and delicious. Smells quite nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have mine plated. The tofu turned out. I added black pepper and garlic powder to the nutritional yeast and then sprinkled it on halfway through. Gonna add some vegetables and some more vegetables.
It looks crispy, Cal, the tofu.
Yeah, it's still kind of, because they're thicker.
Yeah.
They're like still kind of squishy. But they have a little bit of a drier crust on them.
Looks nice.
So it should be pretty yummy. I have a feeling it might be spicy, so I put it on a bed of lettuce. And we'll see if that helps cut any of the spice out of that Frank's. Okay. All right, I'm hungry.
For me, I've got rice, chicken, I got a plate of broccoli over there, and now I'm just gonna put the hot sauce in. Ooh, smells really good.
You did a good job on that sauce.
And Forrest.
And Forrest.
Yeah. Southeast Asia style.
I like it. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for that Costco haul and a quick look at a just midweek dinner. Everything tasting good?
Yeah.
That's good. Forrest, you like the chicken? All right, buddy. All right, everyone. Well, we are building an entire Alaska playlist featuring the best of Alaska life and outdoor adventure. If you like more content, do subscribe, drop a comment, share the video, and everyone, we'll see you in the next episode.